Now, normally, I put a lot of effort into thinking what the right topic is for these events, and then for a day or so beforehand, I try and think of some pithy and pointed, usually with 3 or 4 bullet point slides, to say what the morning's about. But thinking about today, really our objective is to put you, the audience, in a position to address the sort of subtitled question that lies behind today's events, which is, and in fact it's the title of the panel later on this morning, which is shale gas and shale oil in Europe and the UK. Is this a mirage or an economic miracle? And what I said about doing slides in advance is that I've avoided doing that, because if I did, I'd show what my prejudice is, and I don't think that's a very good idea at the moment. You might hear it later in the day, but not a very good idea. So our talks today are to pick up a little bit of what we know about global potential for shale gas and shale oil. What sort of practices have worked in the US, where, and I try and choose my words carefully, the shale plays have been exploited reasonably well, or pretty well. And what would it take then to explore for the same in the rest of the world? And what sort of issues are involved, and what fundamentally do we actually believe about Northwest Europe's opportunities and the UK's in particular? And particularly as we get into our panel discussion, we will be highlighting the latter aspect. With that, the first two, and excuse me, but I've had a pretty bad attack of laryngitis over the last couple of weeks, so if I start coughing and spluttering and then suddenly exit the lecture theatre, it's not because of a lack of interest in the topic, but to save everybody from hearing me coughing. Before coffee and tea, we're really going to address the question of what might there be in the world and what can we see from the US experience. If you want to know something about the world or global database, there is actually no better place to go to get both data and insight than IHS, and therefore it's my pleasure to introduce Matt Turner, who's going to start us off this morning. Matt, over to you, and as I say, if you stand here then we'll capture you on video. And just to add, I forgot to mention it a couple of weeks ago to the audience then, provided the presenters agree, their slides will be available online, what's today, Wednesday, by the end of the week. And the video will be available online as well. So with that, Matt, please, over to you.
Thank you.